Hello and welcome to the third video in my Tomb Raider 3 walkthrough. This level is, well, it's the third video, so this is the third level in the game. And this level is called River Ganges, and as you can see here we've got a quad bike that we're actually going to get to use in this level. But don't get too excited about it because it has some of the worst sort of vehicle controls out of, well, most of these classic Tomb Raider games have bad vehicle controls. The quad bike controls particularly bad. There's another vehicle that we'll get to use in later levels which controls, somehow they made it control even worse. So yeah, we always look forward to that level. So first thing we want to do is just get into this crawl space as I've done here, and there's two items, MP5 and some flares, so we'll grab those. It's not a secret because I think it's quite obvious that it's there. When you come over to this point you can see the wall there. The whole purpose of this level, it somehow manages to be both a short level and a long level at the same time. It's a short level because if you go the intended route to get all the secrets, you can actually do it in about 15-20 minutes, something like that. But there are actually two paths that you can go. So what I'll be doing in this video is I'll actually be going down both the paths so I can show you firstly where all the items are if you want to go one way, and the other path is, but if you go the one way to get all the items then you're going to miss a secret, and if you go the other way to get the secret then you're going to miss some items and some kills. So I'll show both in the video. The way I'll be going is the way where you get the secret, obviously, because this is a guide to show you all the secrets, but I will show you both just for completeness. So this is the way that we're going to go. This isn't actually the main way that we go to complete the level. This is a very sort of side path to go down, but the reason we're doing this is because we're going to get the first secret of the level. So there's quite a few tricky jumps here. Basically you just have to take your time. You have to know what's a single jump, what's a running jump, where you have to run and grab, all this sort of stuff. And I'll talk through each of the jumps on the way back. I'll just get through it quickly now just so I can show you where the secret is, and then I'll talk through the how I do each of the jumps on the way back. So when we come into here, this is where the secret is, but it wasn't good enough that we had to do that sort of jump across the river at that point in time. We now actually have to do another jumping puzzle, which is very simple. We just hold down the jump button and we get across here, and then we can get the items from the secret. So there's a large med pack here, and then over here are some shotgun shells. Now, unlike the last two levels, there's actually only two types of enemies in this level. There's monkeys and there's buzzards later in the level. I mean, there's piranhas as well, but you can't kill the piranhas. So to get back, unfortunately, with this secret, you can't. It doesn't actually advance you in the level. You have to go and get the secret, and then you have to make the same jumps all the way back. So the first two jumps were just running jumps there. This is just a single jump or standing jump. So I just want to jump forward, line myself up, jump forward. This jump here is another running jump. So we want to aim just for the corner of there because we don't want to hit our head. And this jump here is a running jump with a grab at the end of it, and we want to be right over to the right hand wall and position ourselves, and then we want to run and jump and grab. Now the reason we had to go to the right there is because otherwise we hit our head off the rock if we don't. And for this jump here, similar sort of thing again. We want to run forward, jump, grab in midair, and then we'll catch it. And the last jump here is just a running jump over to there. So then we're going to climb this across his wall again, and we'll be back at the start of the level again. So as I was saying, this level is the water below us is deadly. We can't actually swim in the water in this level. We can at the end, but not at this point here. If we swim in the water at this point, the current takes you all the way to the end of the level, but then you can't actually get out and you end up drowning or getting eaten by piranhas. So it's best to avoid the water. If you go in the water with the quad bike, then it actually just explodes and you die instantly anyway. So now we're going to get on the quad bike. As I explained before, the controls are not the best. You have to just take it slow. You have to know where to put your foot down, where to brake and things like that. And basically you want to just be as cautious as possible. There's only 2 parts where you have to actually get up some speed, but I'll tell you what to do when we get to those. So we want to get off the quad bike here because this is the jump that we're going to make in a minute. But if we roll off, then we can see that there's a ladder here, and when we get down to the bottom, we get the second secret of the level. It's the 3rd level, but we get the 2nd secret here. So in here we've got some shotgun shells, some flares, and a large med kit. And then we're just going to do the same. We're just going to climb out the way that we came in. So I believe with this level there is actually a way to do it without using the quad bike. There's a way to do the one route where you get the secret without the quad bike, but I don't believe you can do the other way to get all the items. I think you need the quad bike there. But for the purpose of this, I'm just going to show you what, the simplest way to do it with using the quad bike. So here we just want to be careful so we can make that jump. And then this is one of the first points here where you have to sort of rev the engine in a way to build up some speed. So what you usually do is line up the jump here, and then if you hold down the sprint button and then press the action button, which is go in this instance, or accelerate, then you release the sprint button, and it's sort of like holding down your handbrake. The wheel spins, charge up the power, and then you can make that jump quite easy. So we've got a gate in front of us that's not open at the moment, so what we're going to do is go to the end here, and we're going to go and open that gate now. So we're going to just do a running jump and grab over here. And then we're going to do another run and jump and grab, and we're going to go into this room here. Now, I did actually lie before because I forgot there's actually snakes in this level as well. Of course there's snakes, and of course they poison you. So we're just going to try and take care of him without taking any damage. And if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, the run or the walkthrough that I'm doing here is a no, well, it's basically a no loads, no medpack one. So I'm just trying to not take any damage in the levels, as well as trying not to save or load. In the last level, Temple Ruins, because it's such a long level, I ended up dying right at the end. So what I did was I replayed the level again and then just cut the video. So I'll probably do that in future. If there's any levels that I get to the very end of them and die and I'm happy with the video at that point, I'll probably just end up cutting the video in, as opposed to trying to do it all in one take. Because there's sometimes, let me just kill these monkeys here. Because there are some videos where, or some guys, where you get close to the end and you think, well, I don't want to have to record the whole video again. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to save the game at this point. I'm definitely going to save and not load. And then I'll show you the first path that you can go to get the items, which I think is the longer way, and then I'll show you the other path afterwards. So you've got 2 ways to go here. You can go left or right. If you go to the right, this is the way to get the items, but unfortunately you do miss a secret, and there is no way of getting that secret from what I've tried or from what I've investigated. So unfortunately, if you come this way, you get to kill a load of monkeys, which is well, it depends if you like monkeys or not, but you get to kill a lot of monkeys and you get a lot of items, but you do miss out on a secret. So it's whichever way you think is worth it. For the purpose of this run, I'll be obviously going the way to get the secret at the end. Well, I'll be doing this path to show you it, and then I'll do the actual way and get the secret, because I want to collect all the secrets in the game. So when we come up this way, I'm just going to show you this first. So this is, there's a locked gate here, so the purpose of this sort of way is to unlock 2 doors, so then we can pass with the quad bike and get to the end of the level. There's 2, well, so there's 2. There's a lot of monkeys that are dotted around in this area, whereas if you go the other way, I think you actually only get to kill about 2 enemies, whereas when you go this way, there's literally like hundreds of enemies there's a snake in there, 2 monkeys that we killed that side. In here, we need 2 keys to open that gate for the quad bike. So one of them's in here, quite easy to get. And the other one, we have to do a load of stuff and go all the way through like a temple just to get to those keys. So we'll go and do that now. So if we slide down here, there's going to be another monkey around the corner. There he is. So we'll get rid of him. And then we're going to go into the temple now. So this next area, I'd just like to call it the Temple of the Monkey, because there are so many monkeys in here that you can kill. And as I said before, they aren't friendly in this level as they weren't in the last level. So you've got to kill them basically. So if you don't like killing monkeys, that's another reason I'd suggest you don't want to go this way. So we've got a monkey here. We've got another monkey that comes around the corner. I've got some shotgun shells here, so we're going to grab these. And probably what I'm going to do is I'll actually use the shotgun now, because in the next level I can do it all with the pistols, which is fine. I'll just put this key in here for now. We need to get the other key. But in the next level I can do it with just the pistols, which is fine. And then after that I'm probably going to do the Nevada level, because I want to do the game in the easy way. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but I just like to do the Nevada level first, because it's the easier level to do, and it's the easier order to do the game in. So I'll do that, but what I'll do is I'll waste a bit of the ammo now. I'll just use the shotgun on all the monkeys. Oh my god. There we go. So yeah, the shotgun takes care of them in one hit, which is pretty cool. But obviously, you know, well, as long as you hit them. So this part here, the gate that we need to open is there, so the quad bike's going to come through there, and then we're going to have to open another gate to get through there. So to do that, what we want to do is, or this is the way that I usually go. I'm not sure if this is the correct way or not. Might not be, but I usually line myself up here and do a standing jump onto that slope there, and then do another jump and grab this ledge here. Now there's probably another way you can get up here. This is just the way that I do it, and then I do a run and jump over to here, and then a standing jump over to here. Now we want to just stay on the trees here and blast that monkey in the face, because we need to go into the temple up this way, and we need to kill another like 20 monkeys or so. There's one. There's 2. And over here, again, this isn't a secret. This is actually what we need to get. This is the key to unlock that door for the quad bike. But as we pick up the key, we can see we've got another 2 monkeys that spawn. And then I believe when we go downstairs in this room, there's another 2 or 3 monkeys that we need to take care of as well. So we're just going to go down here now. There's a monkey there. Where are the others? There's another monkey there. I think that's all of them in here. And then there's another button that we need to press here. And this will open the gate on the way out, but it will also open that other gate so we can jump across. So another monkey there, and I believe there's another 3 outside. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've just run out of ammo as well from the shotgun. But like I said, there's a lot of kills that you can get this way that you just miss out of if you go the other way. So what we need to do now is backtrack a bit. We need to open that gate and get the quad bike so we can get that through. So I'm just going to jump across this bit and drop down, and then we're going to go back into that other room now. And then we're going to go up here to get the unlock the other key and unlock the gate. Okay, so if we leave this area now, because there's nothing else we need to do in here. So if we go back the way we came and pick the quad bike back up, we can carry on with the level. So the quad bike's over to the right down there, but first we just want to go into this area here because there's 2 items we can pick up. So we've got some flares and there are some Uzi clips here as well. So we'll grab these and then we'll go and get on the quad bike. So like I said, this this part of the route, until I started practicing this level for the purpose of making this guide, this video, I had actually never been down this route before, and it's just interesting because they've obviously put a lot of time and effort into designing this level, and it was something that if I was just doing a secrets run, I'd never actually been down this route before. So it was just interesting to me that, you know, the amount of effort that they'd put into design this level, where it's just an alternate path that nobody would potentially go on if they wanted to get all the secrets. So we're basically just following like a straight path here. Across here there's 2 more monkeys that we can run down, so we'll just do that now. This one always runs off for some reason. And then we're going to make a jump across the water here. Now when we make this jump here, this is actually very close to the end of the level. So let me just run this monkey down, and then if I get off the quad bike here, I'll show you, this will be our reference point for when we continue the run. So up there, that's where we'll be coming from when we go the other way and we get the secret. So what I'll do now is I'll reload the game and I'll show you the other way to go where we collect the secret. So like I said, this will be the actual way that I'm going for the purpose of the guide, because I want to get the secrets. So what we can do here is, and this is the point, you see this jump here, this is the point of like no return. That, oh my god. Well, that's what happens if you fall down a cliff with the quad bike. Luckily I've got my game there, so I'm just going to reload that and I'll just show you that bit again. Anyway. Now, I know I said it was a no loads, but for the purpose of this, let's just say that didn't happen. That was an intended show and tell. I do feel bad now. So this point here, this is the point of no return. As soon as you jump over here, you're basically locked onto this path. You can't. There's no way of getting back. Actually, to be fair, what I just did there with the quad bike, that is just an informative part of this video to show you that you should be very careful with the quad bike. And even if you've played this level a lot, you still need to be careful. And basically, you just want to go as slow as you can. Even if you know the way, just go as slow as you can. So you want to just stop the quad bike here, because this is where we're going to get secret number 3 of the level. So this is the secret this is the only secret that we would have missed if we went the other way. So here we would have missed some Desert Eagle clips, and we also would have missed the secret. So there's some harpoons there, and there's some Uzi clips as well. So we'll grab those, and then we'll... I don't think I've taken any damage yet anyway, but we'll avoid the health crystal. This is, like I said, this level's easy compared to the last one, because there's no points where you have to take force damage, or there's no like hard traps. It's sort of just like a, I don't know, I'd probably call it like an alt. Oh my god. I really didn't want to die again, so I'm going to have to reload the game. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload the game and I'll play back up to this point again and cut it into the video. Okay, so we're back at this point now. This is where I fell off before, and obviously that was just the curse of the commentator. As soon as I said, yeah, this level's really easy, no, you don't die in it, of course, yeah. At that point, I'm always going to fall off and die. So this level isn't easy, you die a lot in it, and I have done so far, died about 15 times just trying to complete this video. So hopefully I won't die anymore, and we can actually just get through the rest of this level. So this area opens up, it's quite a sort of wide or open area, but the way that you want to go is actually up this ramp here. It looks like you can go multiple paths, but you actually can't, you have to just follow this around. And you want to be very careful on here so that you don't fall off, because the quad bike will explode and you'll die, as I know firsthand. So what I'm going to do here is just line myself up. I'm just going to hit the accelerator and should be able to make the jump there. Then I'm just going to park up the quad bike here a second, so I can go and get an item. So the way to go is to make that jump there, but what we're going to do is climb down this part here so we can go and grab the item below. So drop down and into here, and then there's a snake to take care of, so we'll get rid of him, and then we'll grab the Desert Eagle clips. And then we're going to climb back up. So now that we're at the top, we're going to get back on the quad bike and we're going to actually make the jump and carry on with the level. So at this point we're actually quite close to the end of the level. We've still got 2 secrets left to get, but both of those are very close to here. Now when we come to this part here, if I just drive the quad bike down a little bit and off this ramp. Now we don't need to use the quad bike again, so we can just park it up anywhere. But if we look here, or just down here, this is actually the area that we came to on the other path. So where the 2 paths meet are just by that save crystal there. So that's where the 2 routes meet. Obviously we've gone this way so we could get that secret up there, which if we'd have gone the other way we wouldn't have been able to get. I'm just going to take care of these buzzards because this part of the level has got loads of buzzards in it, and basically they're just there for one. They don't do any damage when they get to you, but they're there basically to just knock you off, because to get this secret up here and to get the next secret you've got to climb on quite a few ledges, and yeah, that's the buzzard's job, is to just push you off the edge of these. And so to get the secret we need to do a running jump here and grab. And then we need to do another running jump, but we actually need to line ourselves up with the sloped ledge, not that one, that one there. So we're not actually going to be able to make it directly into there, so we're going to have to slide down and grab and then shimmy across. So then we're going to go into this crawl space, and there's another 2 pickups in here, so we've got some Desert Eagle clips, if we can actually grab them. And behind us we've got a small med kit. Sorry. So grab those and then we'll crawl out of here. So this secret, sort of like the first secret in the level, the only way to get back now is we have to do the sort of same in reverse. So we've got to make a jump here and another jump. So as soon as you land on that platform, you just press jump again and you'll just sort of spring across. And then we've got to make the same jump in reverse here. So we're just going to jump and grab and pull across. Then we'll go to this ledge again, and then we're just going to make our way back down to where we left the quad bike. So there's the quad bike. We don't need to use it again now. We can use it if we want to kill the monkeys down here, but we might as well leave it at this point. And then we're just going to go down and take care of the 2 monkeys that are here. Okay, so we're very close to the end of the level now. If you were to fall in the water at any point, it will actually take you to this part of the level. This is where you'll end up in the water. Now, as I mentioned at the start, or maybe I didn't mention, the only way to get out of the water here is to actually glitch your way out of the water, which is not easy to do, or I'm not able to do it. So basically, you'd get to this point and then the piranhas would just eat you. But if we look here, the end of the level is literally just behind this waterfall here. But before we go that way, we're just going to go and do a running jump over here. Excuse me. That will then spawn 2 buzzards, or 3 buzzards. So we... No, don't push me off. We need to take care of these, and obviously not get pushed off by them, because, like I said, that's their whole purpose. Like you see, he was hit me about 5 times, taking hardly any damage, yet they just try and push you off all the time. I'm hoping that was all of them. Yeah, it looks like it, because there's one dead on the floor. So we're just going to do a standing jump over to here, and then we're going to drop down below this. Pick up the MP5 ammo and... excuse me. Pick up the MP5 ammo and the harpoons, and then we're going to do a running jump over to this part. Shimmy across, pull ourselves up, and then we should have secret number 5. And the last secret in this level. Well, which is the last secret in this level. So in here we've got a health crystal and a save crystal, and then we've got some shotgun shells and harpoons. So we're just going to crawl out of here, turn around, and then hang off the ledge and drop into the water below. Now, if you were to drop into the water before this, obviously we could complete the level, but we'd miss out on that secret if we fell in the water before we grabbed it. So it's important that you do those jumps to get there. That was a small med kit that I just picked up, and just going to pull ourselves out of here, climb up these rocks here, and then we'll be at the end of the level, as I've said about 10 times now. There we go. So that was the 3rd level in Tomb Raider 3, River Ganges. Took about 17 minutes to do. Found all 5 secrets. The number of kills obviously varies depending on which path you do, as does the number of secrets you can get. So, you know, the path that we went on weren't as many kills to get, and obviously we did it without using a health pack. So the next level's like a sort of boss level. It's quite a short level. There's a lot of items and pickups. Again, same as most levels, there's 2 ways you can go in it. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.